I'm John, and tonight I want answers about cobblers and the Canvasback Duck. There's no stopping us now, because we're live.
John wants answers. John wants answers. Give John answers. Give John answers. John wants answers. Give John answers now.
Check your calendar. If it says March 9th, 2017, then we're live. I'm here today with my special guest, Joe Duran. Hi, Joe.
How you doing?
Thanks for being on the show. Joe is a cobbler. Not just any cobbler, he's a master cobbler from the Master Cobbler in Campbell. And we'll be taking your tweets. You can tweet us today at John Wants Answer. There's no S on the end, because the S is for suck. Send us your tweets, and we will answer them. We'll talk about them. We'll make slight fun of you, probably. If you don't like Twitter, and I don't like Twitter, go to our website, johnwantsanswers.com, and from there, you can send us your questions and comments, inquiries, feedback, and whatnot. Very important, the opinions stated here are my own, not necessarily those of my company. All right, now they got all that out of the way. Our first topic, cobblers. Now there's sound coming from somewhere, I'm sure. And there's no picture. Hello? Hello? And we're back. Hi, Joe.
How you doing?
So, welcome to the show. We're going to talk about cobblers because you're a cobbler. So, tell me, what is a cobbler?
A cobbler is a shoemaker.
A shoemaker.
A shoemaker.
So, do you actually go in your shop and make shoes from scratch?
Used to a long time ago.
Yeah? But that's not quite what they do anymore. Like if I go to a cobbler, I'm not going to expect to see your brand new shoes that you've made from scratch, right?
Nowadays you won't see them. It's mostly all repairs.
Repair. So if I have a shoe that needs to be fixed, then I come to see you. But you're not the kind of cobbler who makes fake passports, right? Because I Googled, and cobblers also make fake passports.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Does anybody ever come in the store and be like, hey man, can you set me up with some documents?
No.
Okay.
Never heard it.
Now, but cobblers don't have anything to do with cobblestone streets, right?
No.
No, okay. So what kind of repairs can be done to shoes?
The heels,
heels?
eyelets. The eyelets is where
Eyelets?
No, the eyelets is where the shoelaces go through.
Oh,
each
okay.
hole.
Right.
Right, that's the eyelet. Those could get replaced. The heels
Right.
could get replaced. The insoles could get replaced.
Mm-hmm.
They could get dyed. They could get cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on what type of shoe you have too.
I've had shoes cobbled before. I had bowling shoes,
Yeah, well, bowling shoes could be repaired.
and I only wore them for like 1 hour a week. And then the soles started coming off,
Right.
So I brought them in. I didn't want to buy new shoes because, they looked perfectly fine.
They're pretty expensive, the bowling shoes.
Yeah. So then I brought them in to the Master Cobbler.
The one
And
in
they-
San Jose.
Yeah, and they fixed them. They glued it. They re-glued the sole. It was like the sole's coming off the shoe.
Right.
Right. I guess the
was
expression
talking.
is it's talking. Your shoes are talking when it does that.
Yeah.
So that's what I had done. So what's the most common repair that you have to do to a shoe?
Ladies' heels.
Ladies' heels?
Yeah.
Because in all the movies, like romantic comedies, you always see like this lady running because she's late to meet a guy, and then she trips because her heel breaks.
Yeah. That's a
So-
repair, common repair.
So okay, what's second most common?
Like you said, the broken heels.
Broken heel.
Broken heels.
Well, that's
ladies'
first.
shoes.
That's
No,
first-
the first would be just the heel itself.
The heel itself.
The bottom, the tip of it.
Okay.
Like
Oh,
on
so-
a stiletto heels,
Uh-huh.
right? The little tiny
It's when they have
rubber
a very
piece.
small bottom, right?
Right.
Now at the cobblers today now repair a lot more than just shoes, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What other kind of things do you repair?
See, I've repaired jackets, I repaired tents, I repaired horse saddle.
Did you say tents?
Yeah, like, you know, you sleep,
Like when
go
you go camping?
camping.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And a horse saddle?
Yeah, I repaired horse saddles,
Wow.
horse bits, dog collars,
Dog collars. Do you ever have to
a car
repair-
seat on a car.
Oh, yeah?
I even stitched a steering wheel on a car.
So there's like nothing you can't do, it sounds like. Like anything that's
Anything
fabric.
that's repairable, I'll fix it.
So if it's fabric,
Fabric, leather,
Leather?
vinyl.
uh-huh. So any kind of that kind of material.
Yeah.
So if my carburetor's broken, you can't fix that.
I could do it on the side, but
That wouldn't be a typical cobbler job.
no.
Okay, so let's say I come in and the sole of my shoe is coming off. Now, how would you fix that?
Well, you would have to open it up and you got to clean all the dirt off of it, or else it's not going to stick.
In fact, like I have a shoe right here on my foot. Here's my shoe. Now you can see it's starting to come off here a bit, right?
Right.
So here it's coming off. And then I also have, it's kind of worn right here. So for this kind of,
So this part right
Sole's coming
here,
off.
you would have to open it up. I don't want to rip it because I can.
okay.
But see all that?
Uh-huh.
You got to clean all that off,
Okay, right.
and then cement it, and then let the cement dry a little bit, then put it back together like that. But it'll hold.
So this shoe has some life left in it, right?
Yeah, but it's real well worn.
It's not that old. Like this
Yeah.
shoe, like 6 months
You're
old or
already getting a
something.
hole right here.
Oh man, 'cause I got a hole here and getting a hole there. Now, would you say this is a good quality shoe or a poor quality shoe?
It's okay.
It's okay. I got on sale on the internet. So
It's a good brand name.
yeah, it's good brand name. How long should I expect a shoe like this to last?
You wear them on a daily basis, though, huh?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day. Yeah. For a long time. Like
How long has it lasted you? About 2 years?
no, this is like only 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, is that short? Because okay, I put them on in the morning. Like I get out of the shower, get dressed, put them on right away in the morning. I wear them all day and around the house, and I don't take them off until I go to bed. So it's like 18 hours.
But I
a day?
don't think it's going to last you that much longer, though, John.
Oh, so
Because
am
look
I,
at you already need soles. See how soft that is?
right? And there's no tread
then
left.
I
Like it's
know.
all worn, right?
See the heel?
If I go hiking in this, I'm going to slide
It's
down the
already
hill.
like this.
All right.
So you can tell it's well worn.
So your professional opinion is I should get new shoes.
Yeah.
Well, if I get these repaired,
Like if you were to bring that into my shop,
right?
I would charge you $12 to glue it,
Uh-huh.
$28 for the heels,
Wow. Okay.
and then you can't resole it because it's a 1-unit sole, so you would have to go on top, so that's another $38. So you got 38, 28, and 12.
Okay. So maybe I should buy new.
Probably bought a new pair of shoes right there.
All right, we'll get that back on. I'm sure they'll be fine for another 2 years. Do we live in a world where people will rather buy new shoes than repair their old shoes?
I think no. I think a lot of people buy expensive shoes, and then they take care of those for as long as they can.
Right.
But I think there's a lot of repairs that I go through. So I don't think a lot of people throw away their shoes and buy more.
A lot of my shoes used to be just like running shoes or tennis shoes. So those ones,
Those ones you could just toss.
yeah, you can't really repair those very much, can you?
Not really, but you could always do the soles or the heels or the insoles, because the insoles get worn out.
What are some of the oldest shoes you worked on?
You mean like what year?
Like an old pair of shoes that they keep on repairing and they last for a long time.
I would say the Ferragamo shoes.
Is that a certain kind
Those
of
are
brand?
old. Yeah, those are old brand name shoes, but I still repair it now.
How old are some of those shoes?
I mean, some guys come in that had them for like more than 20 years. Or the Stacy Adams. Stacy Adams been around for a long time.
are they like people have like sentimental value? to the shoes? Or they're just very stylish shoes?
They're nice,
Nice
dress shoes.
Yeah.
But, you know, it could be a sentimental value, right?
Yeah. I had these since I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not.
Well,
'cause
this is my
you
grandfather's
probably
shoes.
get too big. When do people's feet stop growing? Do you know? Like
I think about when you're 18 years old.
18
don't
years
I?
old? Then that's when you buy a good pair of shoes.
Then that's when you buy a good pair of shoes.
Because it's going to last you, maybe for a long time. So how does someone who needs a saddle fixed know to come to you?
They don't. They just call. Hey, do you
They
repair
keep calling?
saddles? Yeah.
I've been calling all day.
Yeah, I've been calling.
Trying to find someone to repair this saddle.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just surprised about the saddle.
I know. I was surprised too. It's like you bring it in. Those saddles are heavy.
When I saw you at your store last week, you were sewing up a backpack. Like there was a zipper.
Oh
on the
yeah, it was a
backpack.
zipper retract. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, the kids go through those, you know, left and right.
kids are crazy, man. I went through like a duffel bag once a year. It seemed like, every year, New Year's school, I had to get a new duffel bag.
Yeah.
Not anymore. I've had my current duffel bag for a long time. So when it comes to cobbler, do you prefer apple cobbler or peach cobbler?
I'll take beach cobbler.
Peach cobbler? I was talking to a guy recently. He just had, I think, blackberry cobbler. How many flavors of cobbler are there?
I'm not too sure.
No.
I've only heard of peach cobbler.
I've heard of apple and peach, and then until this guy told me about the blackberry, I hadn't heard of that.
Me either.
So I don't think I've even had cobbler before.
No?
It's like
Try the peach cobbler.
yeah, try it.
It's good.
So it tastes like peaches. Is it like a crust? Is it like a? I'm trying to imagine what a cobbler is like. Is it like a little pie or not?
It's kind of like I would say like a apple pie all mangled.
Yeah. We'll have to try that sometime. I wonder if they have it at Marie Collinger's. I like going there for dessert.
I think they should.
Yeah, maybe after this we'll go there.
All right.
So, I was amazed to find out that on my street, so I live near Winchester Boulevard,
Mm-hmm.
and on that street alone, it's not like that long of a street, there's like 3 cobblers on one street.
Yeah, on Winchester.
I didn't know there were so many cobblers around. Is it common to have so many cobblers, or is like Winchester considered the cobbler district of San Jose? Because
No, there used to be a lot of cobblers every corner,
yeah,
but Winchester Boulevard is just a common main street.
yeah.
But
So
there's
you've
only
seen-
3 on Winchester.
Well, that's a lot compared to me. You're talking like that's not very many.
Oh no, before there used to be in every corner, it seemed
Really?
like.
Like how long ago?
I've been doing it for more than 30 years.
So when you started,
I say about 15 years, 20 years, there was cobblers everywhere.
really, and now they're all going out of business. Because are you putting them all out of business? Because you're the
I
best.
say I'm best.
Because Winchester Boulevard is the famous piano district.
Yeah.
There's like 3 or so piano stores on
Yeah,
Winchester
there
Boulevard.
is.
It's crazy. So I was thinking piano and cobblers, but no, that's the expected amount of cobblers, but a lot more. But 3 piano stores is a lot, I guess. Do you have any rivalries with other cobbler shops?
Nah.
How about
I don't
other-
think they could keep up.
Do you have rivals with other trades people, like dry cleaners or like barbers, or do y'all get along?
No, I'll get along. It's not too bad.
Last night, I was preparing for this interview, and so I went to Netflix trying to find a documentary on cobblers.
Cobblers.
So I look up, I search for cobbler, and there's a movie called The Cobbler, and so I think perfect. And it was an Adam Sandler movie. Have you ever seen the Adam Sandler movie?
I have
The
heard of
Cobbler?
it, but I didn't see it.
Oh,
I didn't
oh.
see it.
So maybe you can tell me if this is true or not. There's an old sole stitching machine from like 1903. And if you, as a cobbler, if you like stitch a shoe with this machine and put the shoes on, you become the owner. That might have been fictional.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
you
But there's
ever-
old machines. I got a machine that's probably about 1920.
Yeah, so this machine was like, it had a foot pedal.
Was it a?
And so he just turned a wheel with a foot pedal, and it would just be a stitcher. And so he just like stitched the sole back onto
But he
the
was
shoe.
stitching the sole.
Yeah. Wasn't gluing, he was stitching.
He was stitching, yeah,
Yeah.
like cowboy boots and stuff like that.
So probably the machine you had from 1920 probably very similar.
Similar.
It's all like manual, right? It's not electric or anything.
No, it's not like manual.
So you said before, I was asking you how long you've been cobbling for. And you said like 30 years?
I probably started with my boss. Probably I was about 19, gonna be 20 years old,
Uh-huh.
and I'm 51 now. It's a long time.
So that's like 32 years.
32.
So you're getting the hang of it now.
Oh, I got it down.
Yeah, you got it down now. What made you get into cobbling?
I was looking for a job, and then I seen it. Well, before you used to look in the paper for a job,
Mm-hmm.
and so it said shoe repair helper wanted. So I went down there, took a look, and started working.
Okay. And so that's how you met your current boss, right?
Yeah, I still work for the man.
Still working.
I still working for minimum wage too.
That's terrible. Is there a school you have to go for cobbling, or is it like on-the-job training? Apprenticeship?
Well, when I was working, it was hands-on. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
There was there's no requirements for as far as going to school for it.
Right. So you just got a job as a cobbler's helper, shoe repair helper,
Shoe repair helper.
and you just learned everything you need to know on the job.
Yeah. Well, my boss showed me everything.
Right.
At first, I was cleaning the shop up, and I was like, it didn't say janitor, it said shoe repair. Yeah.
You got to start at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm running the whole show on Campbell.
Oh. So do you have a lot of people working underneath you? Or is it just...
No, at the cobbler,
Mhm.
the master cobbler in Campbell, I run the whole show there by myself,
Oh, yeah?
the whole store.
So if someone walks in, bell rings, you got to come out and help the cobbler.
Yeah, answer the phones.
Answer the phones. How do you like cobbling? Is it a lot of fun?
I like it. I mean, you have to be like, how would you say it? Creative, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
in order to do repairing. And patience, definitely patience.
I saw you like sewing that zipper. And I
Yeah,
was like,
each tooth,
I
one by
can't. I
one.
don't have that kind of patience. So there's like no licensing program. Like you don't need to be licensed as a cobbler by the state of California, something like that.
No. No, but I think they should have a school
Yeah.
for that.
Have you heard horror stories of like people going to other cobblers and they're just messing the whole thing up?
No, I kind of messed up quite a few things in my life, but
Yeah.
I mean,
In the old days, not anymore.
not anymore.
Yeah.
No, I'm the master now.
Yeah. Is there a shortage of cobblers, do you think?
Definitely.
So are you always trying to find cobblers and there's like, it's like a lost trade almost?
It's a lost trade. I know it is. Yeah.
Mm.
But I wish the young kids would take the time and learn it, because like I told the boss, it's like, if we die, it's it. There's no more. No more master.
You gotta close the shop
That's it.
because you can't find any more cobblers. How do you convince kids today to get into cobbling?
I say it's a good living.
Yeah.
You make a good living out of it. And if you have like I said, the patience
Right.
for it, and if you're good with your hands, you can do it.
So do you plan to be a cobbler for a long time still?
I think till I die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You plan to die
I
a
still
long
got a
time?
lot. I got a lot more years to go though.
Has cobbling changed over the years much? Like since you started, are all the techniques all the same?
All the techniques are the same.
Mhm.
Yeah. The only thing you got to be aware of is there's a lot of shoes that are high-end shoes, but it's all the same.
So it's like no new machinery.
No
You
new
use the same
machinery.
tools today you used 30 years ago.
30 years ago, yeah.
Wow. Is that because the machines 30 years ago were so great? Or is technology companies overlooking?
I don't think technology could keep up with it. That would be nice, though.
In the old days, if you wanted shoes for your horse, you'd go to a blacksmith, I guess, right?
I think it would be
Because
called a blacksmith.
They'd hammer. Would they hammer the shoes? Would the blacksmith be hammering the shoes directly onto a horse? Or that someone else? would do
No,
that?
I think they do it with nails.
Oh, but cobblers,
Some kind of nails.
you wouldn't do that, would you?
Make the horseshoes?
Yeah.
I'll do it if I had to.
Has anyone come in looking for shoes or trying to fix shoes for their pets?
But I've done like golf clubs. They look like dog little boots.
Oh yeah.
You know,
For
the
golf clubs?
golf clubs.
Oh yeah.
I've done that.
Because there's some crazy people out there who like love their dogs. Well, I mean, it's not crazy to love your dog. They might love their dog too much that they want to buy boots for their dog. Or something like that. Never seen
I
that?
never repaired boots for the dog though.
Oh. I found something in my garage. I should have gotten it earlier. I'm going to go over here and get the thing I found in my garage. So I found this in my garage, and I'm going to read what it says on here. It says, United Shoe Machinery Corporation. Yeah, so I don't know how I got this, what it is, but do you know what this is?
I've never used one like this, but I know it's a rivet gun.
Oh. What would I...
I've never used it. I never used this one on a pair of shoes or anything like that, but it's a rivet gun.
A rivet gun?
Yeah.
So, like for putting buttons on something, or what?
No, you know how like if you put, like say there's a hole on a luggage right here, and then the handle comes off, and then there's a rivet that goes in here, and then you open it up like this, and then you push it like this, and it squeezes the handle like that. That's what it is. Where did you get that? In your garage?
It's in my garage. Why do you think I would have one of
I've
these?
never seen that one like that.
Can you explain why I would have one of these?
Maybe.
Given
was
what
it
you
your
know
dad's? Was it your dad's?
Given what you know about me, can you explain why I have one of these? Is this the kind of tool that you could use?
I don't know, but
today?
I like it. You don't want it?
I don't want it. I don't even know what it is. You need to,
It's a rivet gun.
fix some luggage with that. Okay, so we got to stop for a break. When we come back, you're going to fix a shoe right in front of our eyes. It's going to be amazing. So don't go away.
The aristocrat among ducks is the canvasback, named after the drake's white back. They can be distinguished by their sloping foreheads and long bills. The hen's slate-brown coloring is more subdued than the striking plumage of her mate. The canvasback breeds on small permanent marshes, but rarely along large stretches of open water. Once a common bird, the canvasback is now growing scarce. It is a hardy duck which arrives very early in spring, nests in the parklands of western Canada, and returns south when the waters of the north become frozen. For more information on the canvasback duck, why not contact the Canadian Wildlife Service in Ottawa?
And we're back. And we're going to show you how to fix a shoe. Well, maybe you won't know how to fix a shoe after this, but you're going to see a guy fix a shoe in front of your eyes. Okay. So what shoes have you brought us today? Oh, we moved the mic. All right. So we have some shoes here.
So I have these shoes here. This guy wore them to where, see that little white thing right here?
Mm-hmm.
The heel has gone all the way over here, so then I had to build it up. That's this one. See? So now you're level again.
Oh, yeah.
So this is his old heel.
Oh, I can see how it's all
See?
worn, right? It's worn off the
like
back,
that.
right?
And this is the new set of heels. It's a 1/4 inch thick.
Is that a good thickness?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All men's shoes, ladies' shoes. Now unless you want it higher, I can make it high.
Elevator shoes. Are those for people who are short, who want to look taller? Is that what they are? Okay.
Want to hold that, John?
Yep.
You know what you can do, John? Since you're sitting there, put some glue on this guy.
You want me to glue it?
So we're gonna. Smell it?
I smell the glue. Do you ever do you ever want to go in the back room and with some glue and go like, oh, it smells good.
I'm already immune to it, John.
Oh.
So this is a last. I need that at all
last?
time. Last, yeah.
That's what I call little kids. Hey, lass. Lassie.
All right. Remember we talked about old tools? Look at that.
Right? Wow, that looks like it was made in the 40s.
In Germany or something. Huh?
Yeah.
All right, so this is how you take off a heel. All right, that's the old heel. This one has glue already. This is the tag to the shoe, John, so I don't
If you don't have
lose
your
track.
tag and you try and get your shoes,
Yeah,
you'll
then
get
I
them
said, are these John's? So then, this has to be tacky, John, see? So I just put a little bit on.
right.
And then this, you center it. So about right there. And then that goes like that. Make sure you get all the edges. That off. Make sure it's straight.
You have some.
See how
Gap over
the
there.
lip right here?
Uh-huh.
That has to get trimmed on another machine.
A machine that's
So-
not here today.
Yeah, because it's too heavy. So then that gets trimmed like that,
Uh-huh.
close to the block, and then you get that other machine. You seen that big machine that look like with big old sandpaper
You
on
can
it?
see, is that the machine right there?
Oh, where, John? And then you trim it like that,
Uh-huh.
like that, John.
Right.
And then it's flush against your block, and then you ink it. So then that gap right there, you're not gonna see it anymore. It'll be black. And just edge it,
Uh-huh.
polish it out, and you got a new set of heels.
Woohoo.
Oh, sorry.
All
John.
right. So,
Right there.
I think we're out of time. Do I have time? Let's see if there's any good tweets. Do you see fewer saddles to be repaired now that we have fewer rural areas? So now that San Jose is like a big city instead of farmlands.
Yeah, no.
A lot less
Lot less.
horses.
Lot less.
Ooh, Nicole asks, can you fix the broken zipper on her racing suit?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
man.
you can fix.
Bring it on down.
Bring it on down. And one more. We actually answered a lot of these. How many pairs of shoes do you own?
I'd say about 6 pair.
6 pair. Oh, that's not.
Not
That's
bad.
pretty. Yeah, that's probably about 6 pair.
No, because I ruin them all the time at work when I dye them and stuff.
All right. So we're out of time. So thanks so much for coming on the show.
Not a
Thanks,
problem.
Joe. And great job. And our next episode is April 13th. And stay tuned. Coming up next is Deep Connect. And after that is What the Bleep? Hey, that's Jim Two's show. He was directing tonight. Thanks. Thanks, Jim. All right. Good job.